Good morning and welcome. It's the 25th of May and it's just before 8 o'clock. It's 7:57. I'd just like to say thank you to all the people that subscribe and or leave a like. It's much appreciated. Thanks. And we'll start with the AUD USD. We've actually, in the last hour, we've had a little bit of a red candle on this. It surprised me yesterday. Nice green candle. It's actually coming up to a bit of resistance here. I wouldn't be surprised if we just poke through and go up to about the 75 towards 50. So I think I'd hang fire on this one for a bit. We've got the COTs out Friday evening as usual. Last time I'm going to say that in this video. But I think I'll just hang fire on that one for a bit. Euro USD, not a lot of change in the last 3 days. Again, we've got the large short here on the euro, on the commitment of traders. We've wriggled across the top of the RSI for the last few days. It looks tired. This looks like it's going to come down. I'm waiting for tomorrow night, which I'm not going to mention the COTs, and I think we'll find we're in a better position on that. Yeah, so there we go. A bit disappointing. I've got knocked out of my nice big trade at the top here. It's got a stop behind it. I got £2 profit, which is very, very disappointing. I put back in a very small trade. Just to put a marker on it where it was. Yes, hopefully. I just see this as the top. I just can't see it going up much further. But, you know, Forex always shocks and surprises us. I see this green candle today as sort of like that. That should knock the last bit of the shorts out. So, you know, we'll see what happens anyway. Euro, New Zealand dollar. We've got one of our trades in profit, and there is one just here actually at entry, which you can't quite see on the chart at the moment. This has dropped. This I think is about 200 pips, so that's had a nice little drop over the last 3 days. Strength in the New Zealand dollar is actually it's longed against the US dollar. Which was predicted in the commitment of traders. It came a bit late. I thought it was going to. Short before this, but it's not been a massive short. Obviously, I'm looking to close the gap down here. So we'll just have to leave that one alone and see what happens. GBP USD. This has had sort of upward sideways movement at the moment. It's sort of it's got divergence between the candle chart and the RSI, so we are expecting it to short. The commitment of traders put a large short on it and got out of some of their longs, so I am expecting this to short. As I said yesterday, if we get a nice big candle up, I might just take a short on it. But at the moment, I'm hanging fire. I'm a little bit exposed on quite a few things. So there we go. We've got the weekly on the S&P 500. We've had quite a rise in this yesterday. This is weekly. I'll put the daily on. We had another green candle on it yesterday, and it has gone up to my trend line. Put it back on the weekly. We're on the trend line on the RSI. We're still below the 69.1, which should at least be sideways movement. So I am expecting this to fall. But I'm not surprised by this green candle this week. I did say earlier in the week that I would be expecting that. So we'll just see where that goes to. Euro GBP. Well, commitment of traders are short both of these. So I, this is actually coming up to resistance at the moment. I think it's just going to run on a little bit further. I'm not over crazy about this pair at the moment, although it should have a nice fall when it comes. Unless I get an up on the GBP, I won't be trading this. Yeah, I just don't like it. Euro CHF. Yes, well, we're still in this. We've got one trade in profit. The other one was yesterday, excuse me. We're in the middle of 69.1. We're below the 69.1. So at the worst, we're going to expect sideways motion. We're long the Swiss franc and short the euro on the commitment of traders. So I'm expecting this to fall. Yeah, it's got to close the gap. I just can't see any way that it won't. Euro CAD. I'm actually in profit on this one. Nice, and I have got a fairly nice trade at the top. So I think I'm just going to put a stop on that. Just a stop at about entry. Excuse me. We've got divergence here on the RSI, divergence between the candle chart and the RSI. So I am expecting that to fall. Commitment of traders obviously with us, and the strength in the oil price has helped the Canadian dollar. So all good. Silver, we're still at highs. I'm expecting it to go a bit higher. I don't really want to get into this unless it goes up to the blue line. Yeah, I just think that's going to go a little bit higher, but we'll see where it goes. USD JPY, little bit of a green candle this morning. It hasn't moved a lot over the last, week. We're just below the 50 on the RSI. We're really expecting some strength in the yen. It's on the commitment of traders. I'm really expecting strength in the yen. So it will happen at some stage or another, but not today, I don't think. USD CAD. I took 2 trades out on this yesterday. I've got a small loss on both of them. We're just here at support. This is quite strong support. I think that's going to hold. We've followed the trend line down on the RSI, and we have just gone flat, but it is first thing in the morning, so that's nothing unusual. If it's still flat tonight, well, maybe a different decision. Yes, my USD Mexican peso, I'm feeling the pain on this one. It really has gone down further than I thought. But the commitment of traders last week was so long the pair. I'm holding the trade. This is the oil. It's I got in yesterday. We've had another green candle today. I can't see much more upside in it. I think we might go up to the 52.80 mark. That seems to be the start of the fairly heavy resistance. So commitment of traders is out tomorrow, so we'll have a look on that. But I think this is starting to wane a little bit. We've hit the blue line on my RSI. Which I'm happy with that. So I'm happy holding this trade, and that's the way we look for today. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and sorry it was a bit bitty, but probably see you tomorrow. Cheers now, bye.